right? Good evening all. ඉතින් අපි හැමෝටම කියමු ආයුබෝවන් දරුවනේ.
ආයුබෝවන් sir.
Alright, Muranga, right? Today we are going to discuss our model paper 5, right? I think last week it's not. Today we are going to discuss our paper. Today is a 3rd of the March 2025. හැම ඔපුසේ date එක දාලා පිළිවෙලට. Right? Notes ටික ලියාගමු. This is our first question. Right? And this is a lesson about the algebraic expressions we called as a binomial expressions and the product between the two binomial expressions, and the next one becomes as a square of the binomial expression, right? The square of the binomial expression, and this part is very important to your exam and the all levels, right? Especially first term. Look at this. If a minus b equals 3, ab equals 28, as well as evaluate a squared plus b squared. Can you remember these types of questions? කාටද මතක මේක? Memory? thumbs up එකෙන් මතක න? And run it to Tulanga. These types of questions. If a minus b equals 3, ab equals 28, and a squared plus b squared. And how to identify? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You have to remember these two things about the binomial expressions. The first one is a plus 1. As example, x plus y. Mangalana a b only liana, right? Because here is a b, no? Therefore, a plus b to the power of 2. How to write the expandation of these ones? Mataka kaatada? Square of the first term. Square of the first term becomes a to the power of 2. Right? The both things are plus, therefore middle one becomes as a plus. 2 times a times b. 2 times a times b, it becomes ab. And plus the square of the second term, b to the power of 2. And this is the expandation of the a plus b. A plus b. And what's the next one? A minus b to the power of 2. What is expandation? Square of the first term. Look at this. Different signs, therefore middle one becomes as a negative. 2 times a times b minus 2ab plus b squared. And look at that. And I told you, first term and the last term always equal plus. Monawa ava anivarren first term and the last term becomes plus. And middle one becomes negative if we have two different signs. But same signs, all terms becomes as a plus. Now tell me, what are the details? A minus b equals 3. A minus b equals 3. And ab equals 28. And find the value for a squared plus b squared. You need to find this value for a squared plus b squared. Now listen, look at that. A square and b square in both conditions. The first condition, a square b square. A square plus b square. Now we are going to think next one. AB. Here is AB and here is also AB. Look at this. A minus b. And this is a very special part. This is a trick to find which one is a suitable expression. Suitable expression is a first one or second one. Second expression is a suitable one. Therefore, I am going to use this one. I am going to use this one. Right? I am going to use this one. Now, I am going to substitute values for this expression. Now, tell me. A minus b equals 3. Here is a minus b. Therefore, you need to substitute 3 to the power of 2 and put the equal sign of here. A square plus b square. Look at this. a square and b square. A square plus b square becomes as a, I don't know. We have to find the value for a square plus b square. And here is a minus 2 times AB. And look at that, AB. AB becomes 28. AB becomes 28. Now we can simplify and find the value for a squared plus b squared. Right. 3 to the power of 2 is a 9 equals a squared plus b squared minus 2 times 28 becomes minus 58. And minus 56 becomes as the left hand side, it becomes as a plus. And 9 plus 56 equal a squared plus b squared. Finally, 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 a squared plus b squared equals to the 9 plus 56 is a 65. 65. 65. And this is a suitable answer for a squared plus b squared. And this is a scenario about the square of the binomial expressions. May lesson එක මතකද හැමෝටම? Binuri and the Dulanga? Yeah, මතකයි, right? නියමයි. හරි. රසල් ලියමු පුතේ. This is a question number 1, and this is a question number 1, and this is the answer for it, right? Hurry up. This is details for the question. අපි රසල් ලියාගමු මේක හැමෝම. We read the sure Dulanga, sure. Pandana, the chat box, okay? Okay, Randu, wait, Mandana පුතේ. Right. Okay, Mandama Pepega, right? Okay, done. Now we are going to second one, and second one is a fractions, right? Fractions. We are going to discuss because the fraction is very important, right? The compulsory equation in the all levels, right? To our paper, part B start with the fractions. Fraction types is like this. අපි මේ කතා කරන fraction type එක වගේ තමයි එන්නේ. Okay, all levels. Therefore, you need to practice lot of questions like these types fractions. Right. Find the answer for the first one. Read කරලා අපි හදමු බලන්න උත්තරේ. Okay, Rantu, welcome. Welcome. A person walks 1/4 of the distance of his journey. And 2/3 of remaining distance. Remaining distance by a three-wheeler. By a three-wheeler. Express the remaining distance after walking as a fraction of the whole distance. Right. Tell me the answer. What is the answer? What is the answer? Express the remaining distance after walking as a fraction of the whole distance. No. A person walks 1/4. It's a quarter, no? Right? 1/4 of the distance of his journey. The first one is a very easy question. 1/4. He walks 1/4 of the distance of his journey and express the remaining distance after walking as a fraction of the whole distance. Yes, Dulanga, very good, very good. The answer is 3/4. Very good. The answer is 3/4. First one, how to write the answer for the first one? And he walks. Many details. Walks 1/4 portion. Therefore, what is the first question? Find the remaining portion. How to find the remaining portion? You need to subtract all one. And you know, we need to subtract 1/4 from the whole one. Whole one means a 4/4. Therefore, answer becomes 3/4. This is the answer for the first one. Very easy question, right? Very easy question. Right. Now the second one. Now the second one. Now listen. Express the distance traveled by the three-wheeler as a fraction of the whole distance. Now tell me, 2/3 of remaining distance. 2/3 of remaining distance by three-wheeler. 2/3, 2/3 of remaining. Remaining. Now how to find the value? Look at this. The remaining portion is a 3/4. Therefore, 2/3 of means multiplication. Then answer is 3/4. Now what to do? We can simplify. We can simplify like 3 times 1, 3 times 1, 2 times 1, and 2 times 2. Then answer becomes 1/2. 1/2. Oh, this is the answer for the second one. Three-wheeler. Very good. 1/2. Right? 1/2. Third question. Express the remaining distance as a fraction of the whole distance. Right? Everyone, can you find the remaining distance as a fraction of the whole distance? Express the remaining distance. Right. Find the answers. Hurry up. Express the remaining distance as a fraction of the whole distance, huh? Right. Now listen. Now listen. Balamu. Balamu. Now look at this. Look at this. The fraction question types are goes like a same scenario. Same scenario. Look at this. He walks 1 hour for his journey, and by three-wheeler, two-thirds of remaining portion. Remaining portion. Now how many parts there? Walk by three-wheeler. Walk here කොච්චරක්ද 1/4. Three-wheeler. Three-wheeler becomes as a half. 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 Now what to do? Now what to do? We have to find the sum of all things. Walking and the by going the three-wheelers and subtract from the whole one. අපි ඒ ඔක්කොම එකට කරමු. මේවනේ කරන්න පුතේ එකට. Look at this. The whole portion, subtract from the whole portion the sum of the 1/4 plus 1 2 එකන්නේ quarter plus half. Quarter plus half. In common sense, you know, quarter plus half means 3/4, right? But in fraction we need to simplify like common denominator is a 4, right? And 4 is 1, and 4 divided by 2, 2 times 1, 2. Then answer becomes 3/4. 3/4. 3/4. Now what is final answer? Then final answer becomes as a 1 is a 4/4, 3/4. Then answer is a 1/4. This is the answer for the third one. And our language hari. Nearby, very good, right? 1/4. That's the remaining portion. That's the remaining portion. Now I'm going to the next one. If the remaining distance is 4 kilometers, එකන කවුද? මෙන්න මේ 1/4. 1/4 is equals to the 4 kilometers. And what is the total distance of journey? Right. හරියා? 30 seconds හදන්න පුළුවන් ඔයගලන්ට. Yeah, I know. Oh, very good. 16 kilometers. Just answer එක කරනවා නම් දඩ බිඩි ගන්න නියමයි. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Because why? 1/4 should be equals to the 4 kilometers. Therefore, total means 4/4, then 4 times 4, how many kilometers? 16 kilometers. නියමයි. දැන් නම් මට බය නැහැ. ඔයගොල්ලෝ සුපිරි. Right? එහෙනම් first term exam එකේ fraction ගාන කුඩු කරලා එන්න ඕන. Right? 10න් 10 ගන්න ඕන. Super. Right? නියමයි. If the remaining distance is 4 kilometers, what is the distance of the whole journey? Whole journey is 16 kilometers. Well done. Anyway, yeah, super. Right. Now I will choose the question about the grade 9, and this one's a very important lesson. Sets. Grade 10 11 sets, right? You can try the first things about, right? ABC. Write the answer for one. ABC. Question number 1, ABC. Sets. Intersection, union, and the complement, blah 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 blah. Ni, බලමු. This is a universal set represented the rectangular portion, and the circular portions are sets subsets. Using the given Venn diagram and answer the questions, write the following set. You need to write the sets of the elements, right? You have to write the elements. Set A. You need to write the elements inside of the curly brackets. The comma. Very good. Niyamai Ranitu. Well done. Superb, huh? Superb. Right. Balang putih. A. Set A. Look at the set A. Set A represents this one, this area. Therefore, look at the circle A. 6, 9. Only 6 and 9? No. 3 is there. So 3 is belongs to B. Yes, it belongs to B, but it belongs to A. Right? එක අනිවාර්යෙන් ඒට අයිති එක. එහෙනම් මම එක පිළිවෙලට ලියමු. 3 6 9 නේ. ලස්සනයි නේද? 3 6 9. Right. And question B. What is the question B? A intersection B. A intersection B. Intersection B. Right. Now tell me, what is the meaning of the intersection? Intersection means a common elements. That's a common area. Right? Intersection is there is an intersection. Yes. A and B intersect here. Cross and 3 is the answer. Therefore, there are only one element here. 3. Just 3. Therefore, A intersection is a closed shape. It's not the open one. The closed shape. Intersection B becomes as a 3. And the next one is a complement of the A union. Union is open. It's like U. Union. Union is open. Therefore, we need to write as all elements of the A and B. But this is a complement of the A union B. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this figure. Here is A, here is a B, and this is a union B. The area of the A union B is here. Then what to do? A union B dash. Therefore, complement of the A union is like this. Therefore, outside of the two circles. Therefore, answer becomes 148. 1 4, and 8. And this is the answer for C, 1, 4, 8. Right? මයිතව තේරුණා හැමෝටම දන්න ළමයි අමතක ළමයිටත් තේරෙන්නේ නැති, right? These are the answers, right? These are the answers. Therefore, A union B, complement of the A union B becomes as a 1, 4, 8. Right. And next question. NB. NB. This is the second one. Second question, Roman number 2. NB. What is the meaning of the NB? Number of elements. Number of elements. Number of elements in set B. Number of elements in set B. Number of elements in set B. Set B, set B, set B. Here. Look at this. Now tell me, what is the set B? B is equals to the 2, 3, 5, and 7. This is a B. Therefore, how many elements of there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, answer is a 4. Answer is a 4. Because there are 4 elements. There are 4 elements. 4 elements. That's the NB. Right. How many subsets of set B? Now we have a formula to find it. එයාම හොයන්න formula එකක් තියෙනවා පුතේ. Right? Number of subsets equal to 2 to the power of n. 2 to the power of n. And n is represent number of elements. අපි යාට කියන number of elements කියලා. Number of elements. Now tell me, how many subsets? Therefore, number of subsets becomes as a 2 to the power of 4. It should be a 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. How many subsets? 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2 is a 16. 16 subsets of B. B කියන කෙනාගේ subsets තියෙනවා පුතේ 16ක්. Understood? This is a way. Right? How many subsets are there for the set B? Therefore, set B have how many sets? B have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 elements. Therefore, there are how many subsets? There are 16 subsets. ඔන්න වැදගත් දෙයක්. 16 subsets. ඕනම එකක පුතේ subsets වලින් විදිහ තමයි මේ තියෙන්නේ. How to find the number of subsets of the any set? 2 to the power of n. That's represented 2 to the power of n. N represent number of elements. Number of elements. Right. අපි එක ලියාගමු mention කරගමු හැමෝම. Number of subsets. And the null set and the whole set becomes as subsets of the any set. ඕනම set එකක පුතේ null set is a subset. Right. Right. Now look at this question. Uh, this is a graph. This one is a graph. This one is a graph. And fill in the blanks on the given table. Draw the graph of the function y equals 3x plus c. This is y equals mx plus c function. මෙතන පුතේ y equals mx plus c function එකක් මේ තියෙන්නේ. Therefore, the first term we had to draw these types graph in our first exam නේ. එහෙනම් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම exam එකේ graphs අඳින්න නම් y equals mx plus c. Super පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕන. Y equals mx plus c. M represent gradient, c represent intercept, and how to find the gradient, how to find the intercept, and how to draw the graph, how to draw the parallel graphs, and how to find the equation of the graphs, how to move the graph, and how to find the coordinates of the graphs. මේ හැමෝදයක්ම වැදගත්. Right? අපි බලමු grade 9 මතකය. Right. Firstly, you need to find the answer for the y. You need to substitute value for x, then find the value for the y. Table එක නම් අපි හැමෝම දන්නවා. හරියට. fill කරව බලන්න පුතේ ඉස්සලම table එක. Find the answers for the y. There are 4 values for a y. Right? You need to substitute. මම එකක් හදලා පෙන්නන්නම්. Right? Look at this. Look at this. මම හදලා පෙන්නන්නම්. The function is y equals 3x plus 6. Y equals 3x plus 6. Right? What they will take care of. Right. Right. And this function becomes as a y equals mx plus c. Mx plus c. And m is represented gradient. And c is represent intercept. Right? And how to find the intercept? We can identify intercept easily because intersection point of y-axis. Intersection point of y-axis, that one denoted by the intercept. Now tell me, what is the gradient of this graph? What is the gradient? දාන්න බලන message එකක් හරි කියන්න බලන්න තමයි call කරලා. Y equals 3x plus 6. What is the gradient of this graph? Gradient. What is the gradient? 3 is the gradient. 3 is the gradient. And what is the intercept of this graph? What is the intercept? Intercept is a plus 6. Right? And you know these things. Look at this. This one is a y and this one is x. And graph goes like this with acute angle. Here is acute angle. Acute angle with positive direction of the x-axis. Positive direction of the x-axis becomes as acute angle. Therefore, that means is a gradient equal positive. Therefore, this graph look like this. මේක ඇන්දොත් මෙහෙම යන්න ඕන. And intersection points of the y means මෙයා. Intersection points of the y equals c. එයා තමයි පුතේ c කියලා කියන්නේ. මේ තියෙන c. ඒ කවුද? Intercept එක. Now look at this. This type. Look at the positive direction of the x-axis and the angle. Angle is obtuse. Obtuse angle. And that means gradient equals to negative. Maybe gradient negative. And look at the intersection points of the y-axis here. And this one is a C. And this is the intercept. Intercept. Now look at this. This is a graph function. It's like this. Plus 3 is here. Plus 3 is the intersection. Sorry, plus 6. Sorry, yeah. Plus 6 is the intersection point. Therefore, intercept is a plus 6. And this should be a intersect by plus 6. And the angle should be a positive direction of the x-axis should be a acute angle. Because why? Gradient is a positive 3, plus 3. Right. Now I have to find the value for x. Right. Find the value for x. When x becomes minus 1. Therefore, y equals 3x plus 6. Y equals 3 times minus 1 plus 6. How to write this step? Mama kale pute x venuwata minus 1 damma. We have to put minus 1 into the x. Therefore, 3 times minus 1 becomes as minus 3 and plus 6. Then answer is a 3. දැක්කද? එහෙනම් අපිට ආපු table එකේ. Look at this table. Look at this table. X and 1 minus 1 0 1 2. And what is the value for y for the first one? X becomes minus 1. Therefore, y becomes as a plus 3. Here is a plus 3. Now you can find the value for the other 3 spaces. And මම හිතනවා හැමෝටම තේරුණා කොහොමද මේ spaces හොයන්නේ කියලා. Right? How to find the value for y? You need to substitute 0 to the x. 0 to the x. Right? මේ notes ටික ලස්සනට දාගමු පුතේ හැමෝම. This is very important, huh? This was very important. කට්ටි රනිතු thumbs up එකක් දෙමු පුතේ තේරුණා නේද? දුලංගා Benuri. Right, very good. නියමයි. Super. නියමයි. Velocity කොහෙමු හැමෝම find the values for the y. There are three spaces here to fill. You need to find like this. The first one is to fill in the blanks in the given table to draw the graph the function. Firstly, you have to fill the blanks. Right? Now we are going to find the value for y here. X becomes 0. X becomes 0. බලමු හදලා අපි. So මම කරන්නේ මොකද්ද? X වලට දානවා 0. Right? Y equals 3x plus 6. Then y equals 3 times 0 plus 6. 3 times 0, 0. 0 plus becomes 6. And therefore this one becomes 6. This one becomes 6. And next one, x becomes 1. X becomes 1. Y equals 3x plus 6. Therefore 3 times 1 plus 6. 3 times 1 is a 3 plus 6 becomes 9. එයාට නම් එන්නේ 9. 9. Right? 9. And final one, y equals 3x plus 6. And the 3 times 2 plus 6. And 3 times 2 is a 6 and 6 becomes 12. Wow. Here is a 12. Now you can plot the graph. Now you can plot the graph. Right. Now listen, how to plot the graph? How to plot the graph like this. Now listen. මේක මාර වැදගත් point එකක් අහගමු. Drawing the y-axis and the x-axis. You have to draw like this. Firstly, you have to draw the y-axis. Therefore, you need to look at the x-axis. The negative side is a very small one because y is only negative 1 becomes x. X becomes minus 1 and plus 2. Right. It's not easy. Right. And I'm going to draw the y-axis. Positive side එක අඩුයිනේ. Right. Now listen. This one is a y. And listen. Look at the y. Positive side is a plus 12. There are no negative ones. There are no negative ones. You need to mark as a plus 12 as the highest mark. එහෙනම් මෙතන ඉන්න ඕනේ කවුද? 12. ඊට පස්සේ 11. ඊට පස්සේ 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. මෙතනින් තමයි කවුරු යන්න ඕනද කියන්නේ. X එක යන්න ඕන. Like this. X becomes as only 1 and 2. So 3 down. Here's X. And only minus 1. Minus 2. Tapi down 1. That's not minus values. Minus 1. And 0. This one we call as the origin point. Right. Now mark and draw the coordinates. Mark the coordinates and draw the graph, right? It's like a straight line. Like a straight line. First coordinate is a minus 1 plus 3. First coordinate minus 1 plus 3. Second coordinate 0, 6. Third one 1, 9. And 2, 12. You need to mark these ones. Right? Minus 1 plus 3. Here. 0, 6. Here. 1 and 9. Here. And 2 and 12. Here. Now this one is like a straight line. Look at that. The intersection point is a 6. We call it as the intersect point. තමයි ආවෙනේ. තුලක්ගා රනිතු මෙලොඩි මේක තේරුණා නේද ඔය හැමෝටම? ඩ්‍රෝ කරන්න තේරුණානේ? Yeah, done. නියමයි. Okay, okay. ඩ්‍රෝ කළාද? Yeah. ඩ්‍රෝ කරමු හැමෝම. රනිතු done. නියමයි. And our first one and second one done. Plotting the coordinates obtained in the above table in a Cartesian plane, draw the straight line. Right. We draw the straight line. And what is the formula? The equation y equals 3x plus 6. Y equals 3x plus 6. Whenever they have a prashna, what kind of angles does the straight line make with x-axis? What kind of angle? මතකනේ ඒක අපි මුලින්ම දන්නවා. ඒක කොහොමද? ඒක කොහොමද දන්නේ? Gradient is a positive one. What is a gradient? Gradient is a plus 3. Plus 3 is a gradient. And you know what is the angle with the x-axis? මේ බලන්න. මේක මෙහෙම පල්ලෙහාට ආවොත් look at this. මේක මෙහෙම ආවොත් පල්ලෙහාට මෙතන හැදෙන ඇන්ගල් එක මොකද්ද? acute angle එකක් හැදෙන්නේ. Yes. එහෙනම් මොකද්ද angle එක? Acute angle with positive direction of the x-axis. That is the answer, right? එහෙනම් ලියමු. Acute angle with positive direction of the x-axis. Positive direction of the x-axis. Positive side of the x-axis. And next question, what is the gradient of the straight line? And you already know the values. What is the gradient? කියවබාන gradient එක කීයද කියලා මොකද? Above? Yes. Very good. Gradient is a plus 3. Gradient is plus 3. Write the answer. Gradient is plus 3. Yeah, write the coordinates of the point where the straight line intersects the y-axis. පුතේ y-axis එක intersect වෙන coordinate එක අහන්න, right? It's not the value. Point එක නෙමෙයි, coordinates. Right? Here is a coordinate. Here is the intersection point. This is the intersection point. Therefore, coordinate is a 0, 6. 0, 6. 0, 6 is a coordinate. Then answer is a 0, 6. Very good. 0, 6. Write the equation. This one is very important. Write the equation of the straight line. That line passes through the point 0, minus 2 and parallel to the above graph. Right? 0, minus 2. Right? Write the equation of the parallel to this graph. The graph should be parallel to this graph and it's passed through the 0, minus 2. 0, minus 2 now. 0, minus 2 is here. එකනේ මෙන්න මෙතනින් යන්න ඕනේ මෙයාට මෙහෙම. ඔන්නෝම parallel යන්න ඕනේ. මේ දෙන්න parallel වෙන්න ඕනේ. Right. මොහොම තමයි යන්න ඕනේ. Very easy, huh? මේ බාන වැඩි. This one should be a y equals 3x because y. In grade 9, the basic theory, the parallel graphs have equal gradients. Make control දාගන්න. දැක්කද වැඩි? Graph, there are two parallel graphs. Therefore, these two parallel graphs have same gradient. And you know what is the meaning of the intersection points of the y-axis, and that one known as a intercept. Look at this graph, the blue color line. Intersection point is a 6, therefore it becomes as a plus 6. Intercept is a plus 6. Now tell me what is the equation of the second graph. Therefore answer will be a y equals 3x, but go through the 0, minus 2 line. Therefore intersection point is a minus 2. එහෙනම් පුතේ මේක එන්න ඕනේ 3x minus 2. 3x minus 2. ඒක හැමෝටම තේරුණාද? කොහොමද? දෙපොත අපසප්පයක් තේරුණා නේද හැමෝටම? well done. නියමයි. දුලංග නියමයි. right? මම අහන ප්‍රශ්නය, what is the equation of the graph to the parallel to these two graphs and it's go through the 0, 0, 2. 0, 2. එහෙනම් එයාගේ equation එක කොහොමද? 0, 2 නම් මේක හරහා යන්න ඕනේ මෙහෙම. මෙතන යන්න ඕනේ. එහෙනම් y equals 3x plus 2. Very easy. දැක්කද? එහෙම අහුවටන් right. මම දැන් තේරුණා. yeah. right. And it's a very important lesson. මේක මාර ලස්සන පාඩමක් සහ වැදගත් පාඩමක්. මේවයි ඔන්න graph අපි කරා. Division paper class එකක අපි කරා. Graphs y equals mx plus c හැම theorem එකම අපි කතා කරා. Magnitudes, acute angle, obtuse angle, positive direction and the negative direction of the magnitudes, gradients, positive one, negative ones, and how to identify the intercept, and then how to draw the graph, how to substitute the values, how to find the values, and how to draw the graph, and how to find the answers for the parallel graphs, and how to find the equations of the parallel graphs. ඒ ඔක්කොම අපි discuss කළා. lesson එකක්ම ඔන්න සම්පූර්ණයෙන් ඉවර කරා වගේ තමයි. right. නියමයි. superb. නියමයි. question එක හැමෝටම තේරුණාද පුතේ? clearly? ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න ඕන. නියමයි. done. right. Now we are going to the second one. Fifth question. Main question number 5. Right. This one is a volume lesson. This one is a volume. in grade 9, because වැදගත් පාඩමක්. Volume is a big lesson in grade 11 with logarithms, and 10 marks allowed for that question in 3-hour paper. Volume කියන්නේ මාර ලස්සන පාඩමක්. Right. Try කරමු බලන්න. If the length of the cuboid with square cross section. Square cross section. Square cross section. මෙයාට පුතේ cross section එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ හරස් කඩ කියලා අපි කියනවානේ. Now listen. In this segment, the very important formula is in these types shapes, volume equals to the area of cross section multiplied by length or height. Height කියන්නේ පුතේ ඉස්සුවොත් නේ ඉර ගත්තොත් නේ මේක මෙහෙම හැරෙවොත් this becomes as the length, and this was a very important formula, right? Look at that. The volume is the area of the cross section. Now how to find the area of the cross section? Area means as a length into breadth and into height. Length into breadth into height, that one becomes as a volume of the cuboid. Now tell me, the length of the cuboid with square cross section and 15 cm, right? And the perimeter of the square is 24. හරිද? එහෙනම් length එක දෙනවා පුතේ. Make here the length එක. Length is 15 cm. ඒ කියන්නේ කවුද? height එක නේ. 15 cm. And the perimeter of the cross section is 24 cm. දැන් මට හැමෝම උත්තර දෙන්න. Right? Perimeter of the square becomes as a 24. Now tell me, what is the length of the side of the square? බැයි නෑ වැඩකුත් නෑ ඉතින් ඈ. Easy ප්‍රශ්නයක්. Very good. 6 centimeters නේද? එහෙනම් මම ලියනවා length of a square base is equal to the 24 we can divide by 4, and that one becomes as a 6 centimeters. එහෙනම් පුතේ මෙන්න එනවා length of square. Square කියන එක පැත්තක්. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙන්න මෙයා 6 centimeters, as well as this one is also 6 centimeters. මෙයා 6 centimeters. Very good. Right? Then number 6. බලමු question එක. The side length of the square. එහෙනම් අපි ඒක හොයාගත්තා. This is a number 1. The side length of a square. And second one is the area of a square. හරි. හදව බලන්න පුතේ ටක් ගාලා. The area of a square. හදමු. මේ ටික draw කරගමු ලස්සනට. Yeah, very good. නියමයි. Area of a square means 6 times 6. It becomes as a 36, but unit is a square centimeters. Third one, The surface area of the cuboid. Oh, the surface area of the cuboid. Pute, make cuboid neke faces kiya tiyada. How many faces of the cuboid? Now tell me. How many faces? Hamama dannawan. 6 faces with equal cross section types. ඒ කියන්නේ කොහොමද එන්න ඕනේ පුතේ මේක? මම draw කරන්න. This is a square. 6 cm by 6 cm. Right? මේ වගේ ඒවා double. තව එකක් තියෙනවා. හා. Ready? It's a rectangular portion. The height is a 15. Therefore, 15 into the 6. මේ වගේ කෑලි double. මේ වගේ ඒවා හතරක් තියෙනවානේ. Yes. Now you can find the total surface area. How to find the total surface area? Total surface area equals to the 6 times 6 multiplied by 2. 2 times 6 times 6 plus 4 times 15 multiplied by 6. Right. Now you can find the total surface area. Hurry up. Adu wala lasana pude hamoma. Then the answer becomes 396. Pranithu dial 396. Look at this. 6 times 6 is a 36. 36 times 2 is a 72. Plus 15 times 6 is a 90. And 90 times 4 is a 360. అవునే ఒకటి వెళతా తీరా వగనే 6 times 6 is a 36. 36 times 2 is a 72. అరేరా లేదు. Right? And the 15 times 6 is a 90. 90 times 4 is 360. Now we can add 0 and 2 becomes 2, and 6 and 7 becomes as a 13, and 432 cm squared. Yeah, very good. Very good. Niyamai Dulanga, very good. This is a total surface area. Pranithu, tenaledu pudata. Niyamai. Okay, done. Right? 432 cm squared. And next one, the volume of the cuboid. The volume of the cuboid becomes as a area of the cross section multiplied by length. නැත්නම් අපි දන්නවා පුතේ cuboid කියලා කියන්නේ volume. එක D නේද? Volume is equal to the length into breadth into height. 6 times 15. Then answer becomes cubic centimeters. Cubic centimeters. Length into breadth into height. Then answer becomes as a cubic centimeters. Hoyam බලන්න පුතේ answer එක volume එකට. Then answer becomes 540. බලමු check කරලා. 6 times 6 is 36. 36 multiplied by 15. 15 times 6 is a 90. 9 remainders. 15 times 3, 45. 9 is a 54. Then answer becomes 540 cubic centimeters. Unit is a very important thing. ඒක පටල ගන්න බෑ පුතේ. යා cubic centimeters දෙන්නේ. අද answer cubic centimeters කියලා තියෙන්න ඕන. නියමයි. ඔන්න අපි එනවා volume lesson එකකුත් කරා. ඒ කියන්නේ question එක. Right. Now I go to the next one. Right. We read the whole thing about the binomial expressions. මෙන්න මොකද දැම්ම questions ගොඩක්. There are 5 several types of the questions regarding the binomial expressions as a first example in the model paper 5. මේක අපි කරා වගේ එකක්. Right? Expand and simplify. Find the value of the 96 square right in the binomial expressions, square of the binomial expressions, and the expand of the second one, third one, expand again, and substitute the values and you show that, verify the equation, and the final one is as a first example in our model paper, today model paper. Right? Questions පහක් තියෙනවා. ලස්සනට කරමු. මන් දෙනවා විනාඩි 4ක්. 5ක් try කරමු හැමෝම. Hurry up. Only 5 minutes, huh? Right. Now look at the first question. 2a plus 5, 3a minus 1. Right. How to expand this one? Very easy. The second bracket we have to repeat it two times. Neither. Second bracket we have to repeat through two times. 3a minus 1 and again 3a minus 1. And first term is in front of the expression and the middle one becomes as a plus 5. First term multiplied by the second bracket plus 5. Second term multiplied by the second bracket. Now we can expand like this. 2a times 3a plus into plus plus 2 times 2 is a 6a squared. Plus into minus becomes minus 2 times 1 is a 2a plus 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 5 times 3 15a and plus into minus minus 5 times 1 5. Now we can simplify the middle terms because we can simplify synonyms in math. Minus 2a plus 15a becomes as plus 13a minus 5. And this is a trinomial quadratic expression and this is the expandation of the first bracket. Arada Mara AC Veda. Now we go to the next one. We go to the next one. Find the value of the 96 square by the right square of the binomial expression. 96 square. මතක ඇති පුතේ ලියපු විදිය. 96 square. 96 square is very easy because 100 minus 4 becomes 96. Now we can write as a square. මේක මතකනේ වැඩි. Square of the first term minus 2 times first term into the second term and the plus square of the last term. කොහොමනේ ආවේ? ඔක තමයි කතාවනේ. ඔක තමයි කතාව. Right? Because the plus and minus, middle one becomes minus. And the first one and last one is also plus. එකමයි again. 100 to the power of 10 is how many zeros? 4 zeros. 10,000. Minus 2 times 4, 8. And 2 zeros, 800. Plus 16. Plus 16. Now what to do? 10,000 minus 800 becomes 9,200. And a 9,200 plus 16. And this is the answer for a 96 squared. 9,216. 96 multiplied by 96. 9,260. Yes, that's true. Right? On අපි එකත් හොයාගත්ත පුතේ, right? Third one. Expand again using the area of rectangles. Expand 2a plus 5, 3a minus 5 using the area of rectangles. Using the area of rectangles. 2a plus 5, 3a minus 1. Right? Areas of rectangle means the rectangle like length plus length into breadth. Like that. Right? Who is the greatest one? 2a plus 1 or 3a minus 1, I know, right? 3a plus 5 and 3a minus 1. Now what to do? We have to multiply 3a minus 1 into the 2a plus 5. මේ දෙක මාරුවාට කමක් නැහැ හා 3a times 2a plus 5 minus 1 times 2a plus 5. Therefore 3 times 2 6a squared plus 15a minus 2a and minus 5. Now we can simplify the synonyms. plus 13a minus 5. This is the answer. This is the area of the rectangle portion. Right? This is the answer for the third one. Right? This is the answer for the third one. ලස්සට මේ තුන ලියාගමු හැමෝම. වෙලා මෙතන එතකොට. Right. Done. Now I am going to the fourth one. The fourth one is when x becomes 3. When x equals 3, x equals 3, and y equals 2, y equals 2. Verify the equation 3x minus y, 3x minus y, and 5x plus 2y equals to the 15x squared, 15x squared plus xy plus xy and minus 2y squared. Right. The equations have two sides. We know left hand side and the right hand side. ඒක අපි දන්නවා පුතේ. මොන බාන වැඩි. Left hand side and the right hand side. Now we are going to find the value for the left hand side. Firstly, I am going to find the left hand side. Left hand side. RHS. Look at this. 3x minus y and the 5x plus 2y. Now listen. Now listen. 3 times x minus y. X becomes 3. අපි දාමු. වෙන්න වැඩි. 3 multiplied by 3. Right? Minus y becomes 2. This is the first bracket. 3 times x minus y. And open the curly bracket again. 5 times x means 3. Plus 2 times y means 2. Right. This is expandation. Now we can simplify. 3 times 3, 9. 9 minus 2. 5 times 3, 15. Plus 2 times 2, 4. 9 minus 2 is 7. Multiplied by 19. Now we can simplify. 7 times 9, 63. 6 remainders and 133. This is the value for the left hand side. Now I am going to find the right hand side. Right hand side. How many have the right hand side? RHS. RHS. RHS? 15x squared plus xy minus 2y squared. Now listen. 15, x becomes 3, 3 to the power of 2 plus, and 3 times 2 minus 2, 2 to the power of 2. Firstly, we have to index. 3 to the power of 2 is a 9. 3 to the power of 2 is a 9. 9 times 15, 45, 145, 135. Plus 3 times 2 is a 6. Minus 2 to the power of 2 is a 4. 4 times 2 is a 8. Then answer becomes 135 plus 6 and minus 8 becomes minus 2. Then answer is equals to the 133. Yes. Now look at this. Right hand side equals to the left hand side. Therefore, left hand side is equals to the right hand side. Then we can verify this question like this. Left hand side should be a equals to right hand side. Yes, very good. Kata three, 134, 33. And last one. Wow. බලමු අන්තිම උත්තරේ ගන්න බලන්න පුතේ හැමෝම. Fifth one try කරමු. We did now. ඒක හැමෝම කරන්න ඕනේ අනිවාර්යෙන්. We did. දාන්න හැමෝම උත්තරේ. Fifth one එකට. Answer becomes 5. බලමු try කරලා. Answer becomes 5. බලමු. X squared plus y squared equals 11. X squared plus y squared equals 11. And the xy becomes 7. Xy becomes 7. And find the value of the x plus y. Now look at the details. මෙයාගෙන් අල්ල ගන්න ඕනේ. Oh, here is x plus y. Therefore, you need to write the expandation of the x plus y to the power of 2. මතක ඇතිනේ මේක ලියන විදිහනේ x squared plus y squared plus 2xy. Look at this. මම y squared ගත්ත ළඟට. කෙරවලට එන්න සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මේ කෝ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් එන්නේ x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. That's a normal thing, right? Therefore, I'm going to write as a x squared plus y squared plus 2xy. Have them a carrot. Right. Now look at this. X plus y, we don't know. We don't know. We need to find. Need to find. And x squared plus y squared becomes as a 11. 11 plus 2 times xy. Xy becomes as a 7. Easy. Now x plus y to the power of 2 equals 11 plus 14. Now it becomes as a 25. And this is x plus y to the power of 2. Now how to find x plus y? Is a square root of the 25. It becomes 5. It becomes 5. And උත්තරයක් එනවා පුතේ x plus y කියන්නේ 5 කියලා. හැමෝම ගත්තද උත්තරේ? බෙරුණේ අරන් තියෙන උත්තරේ. දුලංගා and අපේ කවුද? රනිතු? උදාර තේරෙනවද මේක? Yeah. Yeah, දුලංගා නියමයි. රනිතු? Hi රනිතු. මොකද රනිතු? Right. Done. The answer is 4. 4. How it becomes as a 4? Mistake එක තේරුණාද රනිතු? කොහොමද? Yeah? කොහොතත් ඒ. Understood. Very good. Right. Niyamai. Now I go to the factorizing lesson. මතක ඇති factors of the algebraic expressions. That's a very important lesson, right? Therefore, I am going to now factorizing, right? කරමු මාට පුතේ හැමෝම එකපට කරමු. අරන් හතරයි තියෙන්නේ, okay? Factorizing. There are 3 types of the factors: common factors, difference between two squares, and the trinomial quadratic expressions. You need to hurry. There are 5 questions. You need to factorize. Do the first one. Hurry up and tell me the answer for the first one. X plus 2 and x plus 5. Yeah, very good. Because why? All terms are plus. This is the grade 10, sorry, grade 9. The first one is grade 9. Look at this trinomial. Look at this. 7x plus 10. And first term multiplied by the last term, it becomes as a plus 10. And plus becomes as a plus or minus into minus. And the middle one is a plus. Middle one is a plus. And the sum of these two things becomes as a 7. Yeah. Plus 5x plus 2x. Coefficients of the x. X squared plus 5x plus 2x plus 10. And the common. And x is inside of the brackets. Plus 5 is here. X plus 5 you need to repeat here. X plus 5. and x is here, and the missing one is plus 2. Now we have two factors, x plus 5 and x plus 2. This is the answer for the first one. First one. Right. Do the second one. Second one is grade 10. Very good, Berry. Right. Balu api. Try karo. Right. This is second one. 2x squared plus 11x plus 5. And this one is also plus. Hamekama plus. Lefi. And first one multiplied by the last one, it becomes as a plus. Oh, this one is also plus. Therefore, middle one is also plus. But the sum should be 11. Therefore, what are the products? Plus 10x and the plus 1x. This is a suitable couple for the first one. Then answer becomes 2x squared plus 1x plus 10x plus 5. Now listen, this in this case, x is a common, then 2x plus 1, and you can repeat 2x plus 1 here, and x is there, and 2 is there, and the missing one is a plus 5. 5 times 2 becomes 10x. Then 10x, 2x plus 1, and the x plus 1. මේ දෙක මාරුවට ප්‍රශ්න නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ x plus 5 and the 2x plus 1. both are correct. නියමයි. අපි අද C එක. නියමයි රනිදු. very good. C එකත් හදලා තියෙන කට්ටිය. super. super. C. C is a difference between two squares. මතක ඇතිනේ. 25 squared. අපි කරානේ. සුපිරියටම කරා. 9y squared. Yeah, y squared. Look at this. Difference between two squares. 25 is a 5 to the power of 2 and x to the power of 2, 3 to the power of 2, y to the power of 2. We can write as a 5x to the power of 2, 3y to the power of 2. Then what are the factors? 5x plus 3y and the 5x minus 3y. Change not a kamak naya. 5x minus 3y, 5 plus 3y. It's okay. Now write the answer for the D, and D is also difference between two squares. Easy. Another type of the difference between two squares. Okay. Right, now look at this. X minus y to the power of 2 minus 9a square b square. Now look at this. Wow. This is the first term. It's like a first term, right? X minus y to the power of 2. And this one is we call as a 9 is a 3 to the power of 2. Now we call as a 3ab to the power of 2. Yes. Now listen. Now what is the first term? X minus y. We need to add 3ab, right? And second one becomes as a x minus y minus 3ab. We cannot simplify anymore. Therefore, this is the answer for the D1. How about the difference between two scores? There are no common factors. We can write as this one. X, y, and a, b. There are three different terms. Three different terms. Nearby. Antimega. Right. Now look at the last one. 5a squared minus 12ab plus 4b squared. Order is correct and there are no common factors. No common factors. We have to multiply. 5 times 4, 20. It should be a plus. 20 a square b square. Now look at the middle one. 20 is a minus. Therefore, it's not plus into plus, it should be a minus into minus. Therefore, sum should be a 12. Sum should be a 12. 20 becomes as a minus 10ab minus 2ab. And this is a suitable couple. Now what to do? 5a squared minus 10ab minus 2ab plus 4b squared. And 5 is a common and a is a common. A minus 2b, and repeat the same bracket, a minus 2b, and the middle one a is there and the minus 2b is missing one. A minus 2b and 5a minus 2b. Right? This is the answer. A minus 2b, 5a minus 2b. හරිද හැමෝගේ උත්තර ටික? කවදත් එක්? ඩාඩ්. නියමයි වෙරුණි. නියමයි. රනිජු සුපර්. දුලංග කවදත් එක්? නියමයි. හරි පුතේ. ඔන්න අපි සෑහෙන දේවල් ටික ඩිස්කස් කරා, especially graph, percentages, fractions and the binomial expressions, and this time factors. Full revision එකක් දාලා තියෙන්නේ, right? Ready when no exam එකට දැන් එන එකේ, right? We have so many 2 or 3 lessons, right? ඉස්සරහට තව lessons කීපයක් තියෙනවා අපිට කරන්න. ඒ ටිකත් අපි ඉවර කරලා now we got to the ready for the exams, right? එහෙනම් අපි හම්බ වෙමු Saturday class එකෙන්. හැමෝටම එහෙනම් good night, right? Good night. Bye. God bless you.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Thank you, Randu. Thank you.